Kim's father sat alone in his office, silently gazing at her baby pictures. Sunjin's words continued to echo in his heart, stirring a sense of guilt he could no longer ignore. Perhaps he had been too harsh on Kim. After all, she was his only child, his blood. Resenting her for something beyond her control no longer felt justifiable. As he sat deep in thought, the quiet of the room was interrupted by the gentle sound of the door opening. His wife stepped in, greeted him softly, and placed a lunchbox on his desk. Without saying much, she took a seat beside him and explained that she had made his favorite dumplings. A hint of emotion lingered in her voice as she admitted to having been distant and not in the best of moods lately. She said she had come not just to bring him food, but to spend time with him. He glanced at her and told her that she didn't have to come all the way. She could have easily sent someone. But she smiled and said it was just an excuse to be near him. She confessed that she missed him and that his cold and distant behavior had begun to weigh heavily on her. Her eyes moved to the baby pictures on his desk before shifting back to him. She gently asked if he was still worried about Kim. He nodded, his voice heavy with regret, and admitted that he had been thinking a lot, perhaps too much. He wondered if he had gone too far with Kim, if he had failed her as a father. As he spoke, his wife's expression subtly changed. She remembered just how harsh he had been, yet she also knew something he didn't. That despite everything, he had still included Kim in his will and intended to leave everything in her name. Choosing not to raise any suspicion, she gently took his hand in hers, locking eyes with him. She reassured him that he was simply acting like any concerned parent would, wanting only the best for his child. She added that he shouldn't let the guilt consume him, and that perhaps in time Kim would come to understand that her father never truly resented her, but only wanted what was right for her. He then mentioned that he was thinking of visiting Kim in prison, to talk to her, to hear how she was doing. But before he could say more, his wife quickly interjected. She suggested that she should go instead. He was overwhelmed with work, after all, working tirelessly day and night to save the company. She offered to visit Kim on his behalf, emphasizing that she considered Kim like her own daughter. Maybe, she said, seeing a familiar face and hearing words of care might do Kim some good. He looked at her, his face softening, and smiled. He told her she was a good person, and he agreed to the suggestion. She returned the smile and assured him that everything would be all right, urging him not to take things too personally. She knew he had a lot of work to catch up on, and with a few gentle words, she excused herself, saying she'd wait for him at home. As she walked out, Kim's father watched her with a thoughtful gaze. Perhaps he had been too quick to judge. Maybe Sunjin had only said those things to sow discord in the family. After all, his wife and her daughter had been in his life for a long time. They had stood by him through countless challenges and supported him in every way possible. In his heart, they were the people he trusted the most. Still, a quiet unease lingered, hidden beneath his trust, a feeling he couldn't quite explain. But for now, he chose to believe in the people closest to him, unaware of the deeper truths unfolding behind the calm surface.